Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just so we can get out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. The Boston Celtics bounced back from their Game 2 loss with a convincing 104-84 win over the Miami Heat on the road. The Celtics defense was so much better and way more detailed, so let's get into the film. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come to the house. And the Celtics did a really good job of limiting Tyler Hero in the pick and rolls, limiting the wide open threes that the Heat got. And something I really like is that the Celtics switched their coverages possession to possession so that he could not fully grasp what they were doing on the defensive side of the ball, because in Game 2 they had the same game plan the entire game, and it was let the Miami Heat shoot. Sometimes we're just not going to close out. We're going to make them beat us from the three-point line. And that was the game plan for the entire game. So it was easy for the Heat to keep doing the same thing, right? So here we have two screens for Jaime Jaquez. Tyler's going to set the rub screen on Derek White. They switch it. And something I liked is that the Celtics put pressure on the passers in this game. They were jumping towards passes to make them a little bit tougher here. Drew has Jaime going all the way back to half court. Could have been a foul, but they didn't call it. So, all right, so as Drew and Derek switch, Tyler Hero's at the top of the key, and they do something that I really like here. Drew Holiday steps up, takes away Hero's drive on the pick and roll, because as you can see, Kristaps is in drop coverage. So usually in drop, if Drew isn't here and Derek is trailing because of the screen, Porzingis has to find a way to guard Hero's drive and take away the lob or the pass to Bam, right? But as Drew steps up, he takes away that drive, so Porzingis only has one responsibility, and that's getting back to Bam. The Celtics were able to do this on this play because the spacing by the Heat was not great. You have two guys that's in the corner, so Jalen tells Drew to step up, because in this occasion, Jalen could probably check two guys in the same corner because they're right beside each other. And here he closes out, and that's a good contest, a contest we did not see a lot in Game 2, and he forces a miss. All right, so here we have Kristaps Porzingis switched on Tyler Hero, and something I would like to say is that, well, to ask the question first, do I want Kristaps guarding Tyler Hero? No. But with that being said, the Celtics have the personnel to switch 1 through 5. And even if you don't think the Celtics have that, which is crazy, the Miami Heat won a game with Tyler Hero guarding Jaylen Brown. So if the Miami Heat can do it with less personnel, the Celtics really should be able to do this, and especially against Bam. Now, Tatum, I think, can hold Bam, right? I'm not saying he's going to completely shut him down. I would rather Al Horford guard him. Porzingis hasn't had a great time on Bam in this series, but Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are much more than capable of stopping Bam on occasion, and he does here. Something I also liked in this game is how the Celtics dealt with the ghost screens and the rub screens the Miami Heat do. Sometimes they would just send a player to run by a defensive player to cause some confusion, but the Celtics did a great job staying connected to bodies and being physical without it being illegal and causing fouls. So here we have the drop ball by Nikola Jovic to Tyler Hero, and two Celtics players jump out on a potential Tyler Hero 3. That alone should let you know that the defense in this game was different from Game 2. And the body to body I was talking about, Tatum staying attached to Nikola Jovic here, putting a body on him so his role does not become impactful. And here on the Tyler Hero drive, Kristaps Porzingis did a great job this game staying down on pump fakes inside the arc. Everybody knows Bam is crafty in that mid-range area. He loves to go to that pump fake, gets people up in the air, and draws those fouls. And here, as I was talking about before, you have Jaime Jaquez just going to try to run past Drew Holiday to cause some confusion. And you'll see Derek White staying attached to his body, taking away his role. Not illegal, but still having his body attached to his. They pass into Jaquez, and he forces a tough turnaround. All right, so here the Heat go to their double stagger twirl action. As you see, we got two stagger screens just a little spaced apart. Caleb Martin is going to twirl the first one. Tyler Hero is going to come off with Bam, and then they're going to set two ball screens for Nikola Jovic. I want you guys to pay attention to how the Celtics play this, because the Celtics are going to switch how they play it based on their personnel that's in the pick and rolls and who's running it for the Miami Heat. So here, the Heat like to do this to create switches. So here, you have the first screen by Tyler Hero. Al goes through that one. Now, Horford is still a great defender, but as a Celtics fan, I don't want him running around with Tyler Hero for a lot of the time. The Bam screen, they switch it because Bam is somebody that he can check, and Nikola Jovic is somebody that Porzingis can check. So now, Now, the switches don't go exactly as they planned. Hero has the ball at half court with 9 seconds. And something that irked me in game 2 was that the Celtics defensive IQ was so bad. This same thing happened in game 2 where Hero drove to the basket on this side. There was somebody in the corner and somebody was right beside Tyler Hero, was in a good position to contest his drive. And somebody would help off of this strong side corner, come right here, give them the wide open 3, and because that was the game plan, Tyler Hero sprayed it out. He had 14 assists. They were just hitting wide open 3s. Watch how Derek White plays this. He sees that there's Pritchard there, that's Al Horford. He literally turns his back on Tyler Hero and does not allow Jaime Jaquez to get a catch and shoot opportunity. Hero shoots the ball, he misses. All right, so here you're going to see Haywood Highsmith come up and set another ghost screen for Jaime Jaquez. And this time the Celtics choose to blitz it. And here, again, making passes harder, jumping to the pass. Jrue Holiday is in perfect position in the middle of Highsmith and Duncan Robinson to take away that passing lane. They make him drive and they swipe the ball away from him. All right, so here the Heat are going to go back to those 2 ball screens. The first time it was Jovic handling it with Horford guarding him. The first screen was Tyler Hero. The second screen was Bam, right? You didn't want Horford to switch on to Tyler Hero. They set the second screen on Bam. Him and Porzingis switched that. Horford, again, is not a guy that you want a lot of times guarding the perimeter, even though he can on some occasions. Peyton Pritchard is a bulldog. That's somebody that you trust to stay in front of the ball handler. Duncan Robinson is not a great handler, but he is a shooter, right? You don't want to go under any of these screens. Highsmith sets the ghost screen, and again, the Celtics staying attached body to body without fouling. You see Hauser doing that right here. You see Horford have his hands on Jaime Jaquez, not illegal, but staying attached to him. And watch Peyton Pritchard stay up on all the screens, hound Duncan Robinson, and force a turnover. All right, so we have a little 2-man action between Bam and Tyler Hero here, and the Celtics use stunts to perfection on this play. Hero gets Jrue off balance a little bit, and as he's trailing, Bam is going to slip this screen, right? And Porzingis is going to stunt at Tyler Hero right there. That stunt causes Tyler Hero to stop for a half a second. That half a second that he's not going downhill allows Kristaps Porzingis to get back to Bam Adebayo. Tatum stunt here, right there, makes Hero give the ball up to the corner. And again, the difference in the closeouts from game 2 to game 3. This same thing happened where Caleb Martin got the ball in the corner. Tatum closed out with his hands down. Caleb Martin pump faked twice to see if Tatum was going to put a hand up. He did not, and he shot the ball and drained it in his face. This time, Tatum half jumps just so he doesn't get the 3-ball off. He tries to get 2 dribble handoffs. The Celtics don't allow them because their plan is so good up top. And the third one here, he tries to do it. Jaime Jaquez cuts, not expecting it, and they throw the ball out of bounds. All right, so here we have a dribble handoff between Bam and Tyler Hero. Jrue Holiday goes over it, chasing him. He doesn't go under this game because if he was going under, Tyler Hero would just stop right here, go back to the other side, and he'll have a wide open 3. They didn't want to give up wide open 3s in this game, so Jrue's chasing it. Tatum again is going to stunt from the corner, forces Tyler Hero to move the ball a little bit. And here Porzingis did a great job protecting the rim in this game. He plays in between Bam and Tyler Hero, and at the last second, he comes and tries to defend the paint. Tyler Hero has to do a wild pass and it's Celtics ball. All right, so here are going to go back to those 2 ball screens again. The first time it was Nikola Jovic as a handler. We had Tyler Hero as the first screen and Bam as the second screen. The second time, the handler was Duncan Robinson. The emphasis was on Tyler Hero as a pick and roll handler. He had a phenomenal all-around game, his most efficient pick and roll game. Played great defensively, all that. So the key coming into this game was stopping Tyler Hero on pick and rolls, right? So Highsmith actually sets this first screen and Jrue gets stuck a little bit on it. And watch what Tatum does. He just runs out to Tyler Hero, right? So instead of having Jrue fight through both screens on a dynamic handler like Tyler Hero, Tatum shoots through this gap, goes right to Tyler Hero. Now he's checking him, and now he's on him, right? So then the rest of this play, you have Tatum on Tyler Hero, and watch what Jrue Holiday does here at this elbow, right? He's going to stunt, right? He's going to stunt, but then he's going to get back. In game 2, the Celtics were just selling out on Tyler Hero. This would not have been a stunt and get back to your man in game 2. He would have just stayed right there in that gap. Tyler Hero, he would have had an easy pass out, and that would have been a wide open 3 attempt by Caleb Martin. But Jrue stunts, forces Hero to pick up his dribble at the free throw line. Right there, picks up his dribble. He gets back. Porzingis again did a great job protecting the rim this game, and he forced the miss. All right, so here we're going to start by showing some love to Kristaps Porzingis. Again, I think it was a clip where Tyler Hero drove on him. Again, stand down on those inside the arc pump fakes. Bam, again, loves to do that. Kristaps was not fooled by that tonight. And so he passes out to initiate a pick and roll between him and Tyler Hero. He starts by coming up on Drew's left side, but then he flips it to his right side. As Drew recognizes this, he does two things. The first thing is that he jumps out on Tyler Hero to speed him up just a little bit, as he does there. And the second thing is that he's going to do a small stunt to the side of the screen, knowing that, or guessing that Tyler Hero is going to reject it, right? So he's going to do a small stunt right there, and Tyler Hero is going to reject it. And he guessed correctly that he was going to reject it, so he knows that, and he's going to beat him to the spot, post the ball away, and as the possession continues, he spins off this screen and watch Jaylen Brown pass out to the wing, and he sails out to contest on the three. We did not see any sellout contest on threes in game 2. We damn sure did not see any block threes. Jaylen sails out to get the block there. All right, so here the Celtics just play impeccable defense for the entire shot clock. Jaime Jaquez is going to get into the paint here, and again, jump into the pass. Drew right here helps initially, pump fake like he's passing to Nikola Jovic, and Drew goes right back out. In a 25-point game, the worst thing you can do as the Celtics is give up threes. That is the quickest way for a team to come back. In game 2, Drew probably would have stayed here a lot longer than he should have, and that pass would have been out to Nikola Jovic, and he would have had a wide open 3 attempt. Here, he just goes right back to Nikola Jovic, allows Derek White to guard him. Bam, again, stopped by Porzingis. They go to the pick and roll. Derek White and Porzingis switch this, and incredible rim protection again by KP forces another shot by Jaquez. All right, here we got a pick and roll between Caleb and Bam. Jaylen goes under it, seeing that Caleb Martin is trying to pass off. He got a handoff into a ghost screen by Nikola Jovic for Tyler Hero. Al Horford jumps out on him, wanting him to drive, forces him to drive. And again, Kristaps Porzingis, great defense on Bam in this game, gets a great contest on the turnaround. And again, it's just the Celtics not letting these actions get off easy. So as Caleb Martin picks up his dribble here, you see a back screen attempt by Tyler Hero. Again, staying attached to them on those screen attempts and not doing anything illegal. You have Derek White going body to body with Tyler Hero. Again, you see it right here after he sets that screen, and Tyler Hero gets frustrated, pushes Derek White. There's a no call. It resorts to Bam going one-on-one on Porzingis, which in this game was not good for them. Again, he gets into the paint, right? He gets Porzingis under the rim, but again, those inside the arc pump fakes, he was not fooled by any of them. You got one right there, pump fakes, but then he times it well, jumps with Bam, and he gets the miss. And again, the Celtics just being attached to those ghost screeners and those rub screeners. You see here, Tatum, nothing illegal, just has his hands on Tyler Hero, keeping on him, and then again, Tyler Hero is going to push off on another Celtic. They don't call it. They switch it here, and Horford does a nice job to deny Tyler Hero. He go to some blind pick action. Again, they set it, and they set it under as a dribble handoff. Horford gets shook, but he does a nice job again getting out to contest on the 3. They were not doing that in game 2. He has a lot of space here. He jumps out to contest. Tyler Hero has to force the ball to Nikola Jovic with 3 seconds left. We're not going to show the rest of this clip, but just know they played good defense up to this point, and Tatum did some lazy shit. And this was also just great defense, a lot of it by Al Horford. And you see they brung Patty Mills into the game for some speed and some shooting. Payne Pritchard's a perfect matchup for this. He runs over it, does not allow the ball to get to Patty. Damn, Bam, you just going to carry the ball like that? I don't know for sure if this one was a carry. It looks suspicious, but then you got Al Horford standing his ground on Bam, force him to lose the ball again. Okay, no, all right, no, that's a carry, bro. That's a carry. I don't care, because that's a carry. Damn, bro. Hey, come on, bro. I'm not doing this, bro. He just carried 3. He just had 3 potential carries in the same drive. Nonetheless, you got Al Horford again standing his ground on Bam, and then a late isolation trap on Bam Adebayo. 2 seconds left with his back turned. This is a great help by Sam Hauser. They both jump, but Bam still does not get the shot on. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just to get out there a little bit more, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is Nick. Peace.